Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. We've got two running backs who are hoping for plenty of running lanes on that field today. It's the Raiders going up against the Chargers. Now we'll head down to Jim Nantz and Phil Simms for this Week 5 matchup.
Chargers, Raiders, coming up on EA Sports. We welcome you to Los Angeles, California for today's game. Down on the sidelines, first we have Mike McCoy. Got his guys off to a fast 3-1 start this year. And on the other side, it's Jack Del Rio. His team came away with a win last week. Ryan Suckup in position as he'll be sending this kick towards the end zone to start today's game. And Curley's the deep back for the opening kick. This game has officially begun. And Curley's got a chance to return this one. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. Carr's heading towards the huddle now, having connected on over 70% of his passes last week. First down at the 23. Murray's tackled down after a gain of 12.
Murray's a great running back to have on your football team, isn't he? He goes up in there and gets the first down. Now your offense has 3 more chances.
The Chargers with a nickel look here on defense. The Raiders will take the snap from the 35. The ball is fumbled, and the recovery is made by the defense. Rivers is heading out for his first series. He was able to move the ball up and down the field last week, ending up with over 350 passing yards. They're winning the field position battle right here as they start the next drive.
Look at the signals. The D-line is all shifting down inside. They're expecting a run right up the middle.
Makes the catch inbounds. And now we'll look at the Chargers offense, starting with the offensive line that knows how to look after its quarterback. They have not only protected him, they have freed him to lead this team down the field with a dangerous passing attack. Ball is out. A foot race to the end zone. The 20, the 10, touchdown.
What a deflating play for the offense. The defense picks up the fumble, takes it not only for a touchdown, but how long? Look at the blocks. That makes the offense lose its confidence. They're going to have a hard time coming back out on the field and making it happen.
The Raiders for the point after. Driving extra point is good. He'll have a chance to take off. And the tackle's made right around the 26-yard line. The Chargers offense had a golden opportunity the last time they were on the field. A promising drive that came up empty after they fumbled the football away. Let's see how they reacted it this time.
Yeah, I think they're going to react well to it, Jim. Listen, you know, the bad is, of course, they fumbled. But the good is the plays they made, the feeling they got when they're out there on the field. They had to feel like they were dominant. So just overcome the fact that they fumbled and get down there this time and score.
And now, here's the Raiders' defensive lineup. This is a defense that has given up so much yardage, we ought to be talking about mileage instead of yardage. The Raiders' defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. The Chargers snap it up at the 26. Lofton's all over that offense and brings him down.
You know, Jim Knight, it's been a long time, but when I played in this third and long early in the game, I knew the defense was going to be very careful. So I was already thinking, if I don't like it down the field, I'm going to throw it short and do it quickly.
The Chargers are at the line, facing third down, which was not an issue for them last week, as they converted a number of times in crucial situations. Rivers out of the gun. Stevie Johnson on the deep pass. Makes the catch, but didn't get the feet down. Incomplete. So a nice job of stopping them on their initial possession, and now they'll get the football back with a chance to let the offense get right back to work.
Yeah, that's right. Keep it going. Keep the pressure on. Be aggressive in your play calls and try to extend the lead and put pressure on the other team.
Curley from the 25. And he is brought down at the 39. That return's good for about 14. The Raiders getting ready to start another drive, and the last time they had the ball filled, they gifted it back to the defense with a fumble.
Well, I'll tell you this. Whoever gets the football in their hands this time in this drive is going to have two arms draped around it and pulled to his chest tightly, because the coach, he can put up with a lot of things, but one thing he cannot stand is a fumble.
The Chargers with two extra defensive backs in the dime. Incomplete. The hit jarred the ball loose. And now a look at the Raiders offense. A coach's dream a week ago, as this team never turned over the football once.
We ready? Red 18. Red 18.
Second and 10. Down the field. Could have been intercepted. And here's the Chargers defense. They have really picked it up this season when it comes to getting to the quarterback. And there they reside in the top 10 in quarterback sacks. The Chargers defense now is going to go nickel. Dropping back now into the shotgun. Michael Rivera with the reception. That's his first reception today.
The Raiders on their offensive play sheet, they don't have many plays for third and long situations, but that is a really nice job that time by the offense, the quarterback. They pick up the first down. That'll get you going.
After the long gain, let's see what they do here.
Rally. Zebra.
Murray's going to take the handoff now. And that's Teo in on the stop.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
The Raiders have it at the 34. Murray's the receiver on the screen. Oakland in the end zone. They built up a nice lead, and we're still only midway through the first quarter.
Jim, it is a good lead midway in the first quarter, and while the offense is hot, the quarterback, everybody playing well right now, and I don't know what's going to stop him.
The Raiders lined up now for the point after. The point after is good. Carr's going to look on now from the sidelines. That last drive, he contributed more than 50 yards in the air. And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. The Raiders' defense has been just remarkable. It reminds me of the Ravens' defense back in 2000 when they led statistically in virtually every category on their way to winning the Super Bowl, Phil.
Yeah, you talk about that defense. They were scary. My gosh, they went out there. If you scored a touchdown against that defense, Jim, you felt like you really had accomplished something. But so far here today, they've been dominant, and it's been fun to watch. Good job by the defense. They stopped the first down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
Loss of a couple that time. Second and 12. And it's on target to Stevie Johnson.
When you talk about throwing the football into open space, that's almost always against zone defenses. That's what we saw that time. Good job by the quarterback throwing it in there.
The Raiders will come out in the dime. Phillip Rivers from the shotgun. Green on the receiving end. Green's the one who is down, and we'll step aside for just a moment. Curley's going to try to return it. Gains 13. The Raiders offense preparing to get this drive underway. Their last possession ended in a touchdown. Phil, let's see if they can do it again.
Very well done. Loved what I saw out there on the offense the last time. They mixed it up and they showed a lot of confidence. You can see the speed of the football team and try to duplicate what they just did. Coaches love it when there's a pass thrown and whoever catches that ball, if they can break a tackle, that's just some extra yards. And that's what you're looking for, and that's what it takes to be a winning football team.
Atachu's the one who brings them to the ground.
Murray's a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain.
Hold on, baby. Alert! Alert! All right, here we go.
Second down and 6. Murray's taking the handoff. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
Murray's never able to build up that power that he has as a running back when there's nowhere to go. Hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short game.
Alert! We ready?
Third down and 3. Miles in on the tackle. The Raiders have decided now to go for it on 4th down and a short yardage situation. That timeout by the offense. That timeout might be very useful for the offense. They're now ready to go.
Here we go.
Murray's handed the football. Miles there to make the tackle. The Raiders know that a 4th down conversion like that could be a momentum changer.
Oh, sure it can. It gives everybody confidence. You get to call at least 3 more plays, you hope. And anytime you stay on the field longer in the NFL, the odds go up tremendously that you're going to get a score. Nice risk-reward play. that time on the offensive side.
Only 35 yards to the end zone.
Hold on, baby. Alert! Alert!
The Chargers lined up in the nickel. 2nd and 6. Murray's going to secure the handoff. He's averaging 5 yards per carry. On the day.
Murray's trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
Zebra! All right, here we go.
3rd and 2. Murray's got it on the handoff. And Ingram's there to make the stop.
Murray's able to get it done that time. Why? Because he has the power and the will to make it happen. 3rd short, he just gets it done with sheer willpower.
And the second quarter is underway with this snap. That's a gain of 6. He's now over 60 yards rushing on the ground.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
Carr's got it in the gun. Jarring hit that time. Knocks the ball free.
Good timing by the defensive player that time. He gets to the receiver just as the football is getting there and makes the hit. That football